Hello everybody, good morning. It's Becky Bamboo. How y'all doing? Today is Friday, July 29th of 2016. I can't believe we're almost to the end of July. Where is the time going? Why is my eyebrow look all jacked up too? Y'all see that? I think I need to do some work on that. It just looks crazy. This one looks nice. This one looks a little jacked up. Anyway, so enough about that. So yeah, we're to the end of July already. The time is flying for me. I don't know about it for you guys, but my son turns 4 next month, a month from yesterday. I can't believe it. I look at him and I think, please just stop growing for a few minutes. It seems like every day, he's coming home with, new knowledge, doing new things, talking about new stuff, getting attitude-y. I'm not ready for that much attitude yet. So if he's already like that at 4, I can't even imagine how tough my life is going to be in 10 years when I have teenagers. So anyway, yeah, things are going good for me. I know I haven't updated you guys in a long time, so let's talk about, let's start with my anterior posterior L4-5 fusion. So July 7th, I saw the surgeon for my 3-month follow-up. He did a CT scan, they did x-rays, we looked at the fusion. I'm not fused yet. The bones have started to grow together, but they're not all solid yet. So I have some more, patient, not so patient waiting to do. I'm still stuck wearing my bone stimulator, which really sucks. And I've really, like this week in particular, I've really sucked at wearing it. Today's the first day, let's see, today's Friday. I wore it Monday, and then I didn't wear it Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, and then I've got it on today. It's really, like, the days that I'm really busy and I have stuff going on that I'm in and out of the house for, I tend to forget to put it on, and I really hate wearing it outside right now because it's 1,000 degrees here. It's so hot and humid, and this thing is heavy, and it just makes you, I'm sweaty already, and it's just, so I just haven't been wearing it very religiously, which is bad. I will be trying to get myself back into the rhythm again. But anyway, so really the fusion, there's nothing else I can do aside from wear this every day and wait. Time will eventually heal this. He does not foresee me having any difficulty with completing the fusion. It's just going to take time. He did start me on physical therapy, which I'm like 2.5 weeks in. Today will be my 2.5 week mark. Today should be 3 full weeks, but Monday I was sick as a dog. I don't know what happened. I think it was really, like I said, it's been really hot, and last weekend we were outside a lot, and I think I got dehydrated because Monday I was like pukey and shaky, and I did go to therapy, and the lady took one look at me and she's like, "You're going home." Like, I must have been like pale as a ghost. I don't know. She said, "You look just awful." So anyway, so we're rescheduling. We'll tack that one on at the end. So I'm basically 2.5 weeks into this. Therapy is very hard. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It is basically when I go, I am there. It's supposed to be an hour-long session. Most times I'm there closer to an hour and 15 minutes. She is really pushing me. It's more like working out with a personal trainer than it is any other physical therapy I've had. I think some of why they have it set up to be so strenuous is because they know I'm going to go back to work. This is recovery from an injury that severely deteriorated my body. And so, the therapist has all the doctor's orders and stuff, and she's really pushing me. So it is hard. We do a lot of cardiovascular stuff and a lot of, core work and strengthening. In just 2 weeks' time, my strength in my legs has increased really dramatically, and the strength in my abs. Now, I will say, my abs are pretty much sore all the time right now because of how much ab work we do, but not that that's a bad thing. I mean, it's just muscle soreness. Like, if you work out, you get muscle soreness. This is what it is. But I have about 5 or 6 inch incision on my lower belly, which is where they went in for the anterior part of my fusion. Of course, they cut through the muscle and they go all the way down to your spine, so basically they fillet you completely open. working the lower abs is uncomfortable. It is, it's getting better, but the first, about the first week and a half, I was just like, are they trying to kill me? Because it's really, really uncomfortable. So just if you're watching me for info on what recovery's like, and you know you're going to be facing physical therapy yourself, it is it's more mentally taxing than anything else, because you have to really force yourself to do the movements they're asking you to do, and we do a ton of core stuff. So just be prepared. It's you're gonna be sore. I don't have any pain in my back still. All of that feels really good. I just get muscle soreness in my legs, in my abs. So I've had a couple days where I've had soreness across my lower back or in my shoulders, and that's about it. So it's going pretty well, and I can tell you at this point, it's gotten much easier than what it was like the first week and a half. The first week and a half was just like, oh my Lord, it was just going from like 0 to 100 overnight. And so my body kind of went through like a shock. I think really the first 2 weeks, it was just kind of like, what are you doing? What are we doing? But now it's kind of starting to level back out. So all in all, I feel really good. And I'm really looking forward to, you know, finishing this up and getting to go back to work. And I don't exactly know what I'm going to be doing work-wise, but I do have a job interview this coming Monday. My employer, they had contacted me. My boss had contacted me because my boss's boss requested that I apply for this position that was going to be coming open, and it's been kind of a weird process. At first they weren't going to post the job for like weeks, and then they ended up posting it the same day. They called and asked me if I would apply for it, and so I applied. I interviewed with the recruiter. The recruiter told me on the phone during the interview, everything sounds great. I'm putting all of your stuff through to the regional guy, which is the guy who had asked my boss to call me and ask if I would apply for it. And she said, he will be calling you in the next week. Well, I never heard. And it's been like 3 months. So I was just like, well, they probably filled the job and, you know, whatever. Well, they called me last week and they're like, can you interview for this? And I was like, really? All this time later? But so anyway, I do interview for it on Monday. I think it's showing something that they've reached out to me wanting me for this position, and they know the timeline I'm on with coming back to work, and it's a position that they can kind of hang on to, you know, until I'm released to go back to work. And so it's I don't know what to make of it. You know, it's like being asked to take a job without being, you know, asked to take a job. So I'm sure they're interviewing other people for this position, and all I can do is really hope that, you know, they truly want me, and if they do, it's a step up for me in my career. It's going from a clinical nursing job to more of a managerial job. There will still be some clinical work involved, but not nearly as much. So it will be somewhat more protective of my body to take this role. It's more regular hours, which I'm really looking forward to, not having like the crazy, you know, being at work at 3:30 in the morning shift, and never knowing how late you're going to be there. And so, you know, working weekends and all that. So no weekends, no holidays would definitely be nice for somebody who has 2 small kids to, you know, to think about. And so anyway, I'm really looking forward to the interview and to the idea of getting back to work, period. Now, I don't see the surgeon again until September, so middle of September actually. So he told me absolutely will not release you until then, and at that time he will probably consider releasing me on light duty only to get me started back. Now, if they give me this job as a manager, then I would probably be able to get back started in September, because it would be a lot of light duty and there's a lot of training that's going to be involved and stuff like that. But if by chance they don't give me this job and I end up doing more clinical work still, then I don't imagine I will probably be back to work till like October. So still have some time left, kind of, you know, it's just, I'm getting so tired of it. I'm tired of not having anything to do, and the days are long, and whatever. So I'm ready to be productive again, is I think what it is more than anything else. So so all in all, spine related, work related, everything is lining up really well for me, and I couldn't be happier. I mean, I have no body pain anymore, so I really don't feel like I have that much to complain about. So the other thing I wanted to kind of update everybody on is that I'm still doing my plexus. And as of today, I am now down 20 pounds from where I started, which is fantastic. I'm not where I want to be yet, but I am getting ever closer. And so, yeah, I mean, 20 pounds in, whatever it's been, 4 months maybe, since I really got committed to doing my program. It's probably not even been that long, maybe 3 months. And, the last previous 2 weeks, I had kind of hit a stall. I hadn't really gone, it didn't go up, didn't go down. And I think it was because I was getting started with physical therapy, and like I said, my body was kind of going through a shocky phase. I was eating more because I was feeling more hungry. I think that was from the increased activity. And this last week, I feel like it kind of leveled back out. And I lost 3.5 pounds this week. So obviously, something, I kind of hit the balance finally of eating the right foods and not overeating, and the weekends are always are really, really hard for me because I have, the kids are home, the husband's home, they all eat crap most of the time, and so it's, it takes a lot of planning on my part to make sure that I cook the right meals and have the right things in the house so that I don't get tempted to just eat, like mini muffins or whatever shit that's in my pantry. I've always had junk food in my house, and I probably always will be. My husband is a junk food junkie. He takes junk food for lunch every day to work. So, my kids eat it. It will be in my house, but it's all about being able to, avoid it. And to be honest with you, plexus really has helped me to just be able to say no to that stuff. I don't have the carby, sugary cravings like I was having before. So I feel really lucky that I took the leap that I took to start this program. And I would encourage anybody out there who is struggling with weight regain post-weight loss surgery. This stuff works amazing especially for us post-op bariatric people. The block product that we have really gives you back some restriction. So when you take it before you eat your meal, I guarantee you'll eat half of what you were normally eating at a meal. It just makes you feel full, you stay satisfied, but it's all about working the program. It's about committing yourself to eating lower carbs, lower sugar, and I still have not started, I don't count my carbs per se. I just kind of be mindful of staying away from the breads and the pastas and the rice and, the high carb yogurts and stuff like that. I switched to eating the Oikos, what is it? 000, I think is what it's called, and which is lower carb yogurt. And so I've just kind of made those kind of little changes in what I was doing, and I'm eating a lot less, and I'm not snacking, and that's where it's at. And I'm drinking my water, and I'm exercising, and obviously it's just a combination of everything. It's basically very similar to what we have to do immediately post-op weight loss surgery, guys. It's making sure you drink your water, making sure you're moving, and when you take the products, we have multivitamins, and so you're getting all these vitamins and supplements that you would normally be taking post-op bariatric life anyway. So it's working really great for me. 20 pounds, I'm so proud of myself for not only, just sticking to the program, but to actually have taken the leap to start the program to begin with. I wouldn't be sitting here 20 pounds lighter if I hadn't done that. So really proud of that. Feeling really good. I'm really happy. My kids are doing good. Things are good right now. Life is all about up and down and taking it in stride, and I try to do that. I try to stay positive, and I think positivity really is what's getting me through this process as well and as quickly and as easily as I have. So, just work hard, stay positive, and life should be good for you. Anyway, I'm going to quit ranting. I hope you guys have a wonderful Friday, wonderful weekend, and I'll see y'all soon. Mwah!